How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
And we'll be going live very shortly, folks. Very, very shortly. And here we go. We are jumping into the world of
Welcome to
Biomutant. Now, I had to move me over here before for the No Man's Sky playthrough I was doing, so just give me 2 moments. I will shift me down here. And I think this was round about where we kind of planted ourselves last time. Or was it? No, it was on the bottom left, wasn't it? Right. I'm going to go for there. Right, that will do for now. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into the game. So, new update today. We basically had an update that dropped that had various pop fixes and the rest of that sort of stuff involved in it. So hopefully we'll see a little bit more stability. Included a couple of weapon changes. Hopefully we've got a thing for motion blur, but let me just see. I did have a look through it, but I can't remember seeing anything for motion blur, so I'm just going to change it to high. I'm not sure why it's on medium. Can't see anything there, and I couldn't see anything here either. quest, damage, enemy. So maybe that's not been added. Oh, there it is. Whew. Off it goes. We no longer have motion blur. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, change that to that, and that's it gone. We no longer have motion blur. Oh, lovely. Okay, so, jump to the map. We made really good progress in the last episode. We played for like 4.5 hours. I think we should start trying to take some territory over here. I've got a main quest to do up here, but I'm really not keen on progressing the main quest for now. Let's do this thing first, given it's just down the hill. So I'm just going to get my mount out, which is this goat, and we'll head on down. So we've came across this dude. I'm not convinced he's going to drop anything, but we may as well take him down. Extremely good weapon. To be honest, performance seems to be pretty good. I'm not noticing any hitching or any frame issues. Fingers crossed this is as a result of the patch, but we'll see. Okay, I think this is a good glider spot, so let's get this on the go. Now, we're heading towards a new radioactive zone. What that means, we've already got the protection, or at least 99% of the protection for this zone. And what we can do here is pretty significant. There will be opportunities for us to essentially get like the sort of like the biohazard points, bio points, and we can use them to increase our resistances in other areas, as well as buy additional combos for us to use in combat. But I'm fairly happy with what we've got so far, to be honest. So I'm going to be focusing on increasing resistances for now. I think it'd be nice not to have to worry about armor in these zones that focus on them resistances. It'd be nice to have the freedom to be able to go into them just because we are resistant. So that's my target for that. So anyways, we've got the main entrance now.
Bionucleus 7H. Better be careful. The contamination here can mess with your molecular structure. Turn the radionics knob, find the right frequency. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
I've got. And there we have it. So, we're looking for these things, these flower things that spit out enemies. When they do, them enemies should drop a bio point each. You can only do it once. Once you've killed them, that's them dead. But it's a good source to get. I think this tend to spit out 3 or 4, if I remember correctly. Now they've changed the loot drastically. You'll get a lot less energy like containers, basically the consumables. You get a lot less of them now. And containers that are meant to contain good stuff will contain good stuff now, as opposed to before they were containing like uncommon items in certain occasions. Obviously if you open up a health pack or whatever, you can expect to get health goods from there, but apparently they were a little bit too high in the other areas, so they have sorted that out, which is great. So that was an example of where we've got some of that stuff, but I think there'll be less of that. That's kind of the key thing. So we've got legendary ghost mask. Doesn't seem too great. No add-ons. No critical chance, just a bit of health. Not really my cup of tea. You get a lot of cold resistance from it, but nothing I'm going to be equipping. So I'll either deconstruct it or sell it. But there's a money-making technique that I'm keen to try out as well. So, we've encountered the first of the flowers I was talking about, which is that thing there. As you can see, it spits out enemies, and this one has spit out 3 of them, to be specific. Keen not to stand in that water, because that seems to be giving me heavy damage. Curious why. Oh, am I in it now? I must have been in it and I just hadn't noticed. I was trying to get the Super Wampu, but it wasn't doing the combination I was looking for. But anyways, you can see the bio points that I'm picking up from that, so there's that at least. Just keeping one little eye on the football. So excuse me if you see my eyes drifting, but it looks as though England are 1-0 up, so go us. Right, let's... Yep, that's 1-0. Perfect. It's just a friendly, so I'm okay doing a bit of multitasking today. Perfect, right, okay. Let's move on, and this is typically where the boss sits below, so we won't be able to get in this way, but usually that means that the entrance is close by, so we'll have a bit of a wonder though. This is a bit of a bigger zone than some of the previous biohazard places we visited, so let's just make sure that we're doing everything within them. I know this is probably a building I've already been in, but I just want to be extra sure. As this does drift down here, yeah, these seem to be like the boundary walls, so that's okay. It's a little bit misleading because I reckon that out there isn't poisonous. That'll be probably normal. I might be wrong. That might be poisonous as well, but either way, let's continue having a bit of an explore. Got another plant over here. Lovely. That'll give us another 3. And if this is your first time joining us, then to get into Super Wampu, you need to do 3 combos, and you can't do the same combo twice in a row. You can do the same combo, for example, the first and the third time, but the second one, the one in the middle, has to be different, which is the pattern that I tend to follow. As you can see, we've already got 11. We came here with 3, so we're doing a pretty good job. We're not going to be streaming for too long today. Started quite late, so I am probably going to be aiming for around 2 hours, I think. Don't want to leave it too late. And then we can potentially look at picking stuff back up tomorrow. Friday is probably going to be an unlikely streaming day for either Dio or I. Dio and I have a very important captain's meeting that we are both attending. So that will likely take up both of our days. So Friday might be a little bit of a quiet one, but that's not stopping us from potentially looking at Friday as option B. Saturday, sorry, as option B. But for now, let's focus on getting some more stuff done in the meanwhile. Just to kind of give you an idea as to some of the stuff I've been playing over the last couple of days. I've been checking out Blackwood, which is the latest Elder Scrolls Online expansion. I'm a huge Elder Scrolls Online player in terms of I play it a lot. Not that I'm a great player by any stretch, but I am definitely a consistent player of the game, I would say. I try and play at least once a day to get the dailies and all that sort of stuff done. What really, really, really brings that game home for me is the fact that you can do so much of it solo, and for a multiplayer game, like a massively multiplayer online game, that's pretty unheard of. But like, there's enough of the so, for example, when you compare it with other massively multiplayer games such as World of Warcraft, Guild Wars, whatever it is that takes your fancy, they typically limit you to a single guild. You can actually be in 5 on the Elder Scrolls Online, and the guilds serve different purposes. So you can have questing guilds, you can have PvE guilds, you can have trading guilds, you can have PvP guilds, and you can also have like role-playing guilds. So there's loads of choices. Personally, for me, I'm using guilds for the trading aspects. Trading works a little bit differently in Elder Scrolls Online, but once I got used to it, it was something I actually grew to like. I didn't like it at first, but after playing it a while, I actually thought it was great. And ultimately, it's something that I've played for now probably a couple of years, I would say, or maybe just over a year. But I've played it quite extensively since I started like getting really into it. So I'd strongly recommend it for somebody who enjoys the solo side of a multiplayer game, which I know sounds really weird to say out loud, but if you enjoy the social aspect of a multiplayer game, but you don't want to feel forced into having to do stuff in groups and all that sort of thing, you really don't need to. And that's what sold me on it, because I played World of Warcraft for a long time, and unfortunately had a lot of toxic experiences, which they weren't necessarily always aimed at me. I think I probably find that for the majority of the time I wasn't the person being targeted by toxic behaviour, but at the same time it's not something I kind of wanted to be around, just that negativity, and it put me off it. It really put me off it. And for sure you'll still find that in games like Elder Scrolls Online, because it only takes one person to be in that sort of mindset to do or to portray like things in a toxic way, and it can really be a bit of a pain. We've got a legendary here, assault stock, so this is an actual thing we can attach to our weapon, so definitely worth us keeping for later. Good quality materials on there as well, so I will happily investigate that once we look at our crafting stuff. Again, for anybody who hasn't seen it, whilst you're in a biozone, you are actually capable of changing the look of your character through one of these mutation zones. Doesn't change the stats that I can tell, and it costs a bio point to use it. So personally for me, I don't use it, but you do get the completion status updated for using it, as in just selecting it. You don't have to do anything with it. I did not mean to summon them out there. I meant to get the fungi, which is a little bit too close, so let's see if that's... yeah, there we go. The fungi is really important for getting to places that are difficult to reach. I've not looked back since getting it, and I think it's a thing you buy with bio points, so I'd recommend doing so. So let's make our way out. We've got one more thing to loot here. Perfect. So we have a crush add-on, but the thing about crush weapons is I'm not really using them at the moment, because this thing that I've got on my back is actually a one-handed slash weapon, something I didn't think I would be using, but when you get something as good as what I've got currently equipped, you kind of don't feel compelled to use anything else. So for those of you on catch-up, if we go on to inventory and then main hand, that's what I'm using. It's an ultimate incinerating strong ultra thing that we got from I think it was an old vault, for doing the Moog quests, which are the Munster Hunter ones. One-handed slash, 2 add-ons, weight class medium, and it's brilliant. It's really, really good. And you can mod it. So them 2 little things sticking out the side there, they're things that I've added on myself, and it makes the weapon better. And the ranged weapon is this thing here. Again, ultimate, got it from one of the bunkers, and I have been modding this one as well. You get quite a few mod slots on that one, so worth playing around with, but I would recommend doing the Moog quests if you want to get yourself some great gear. And you really don't need to be too high a level. I think I was level 21 when I did the quests, but I've heard you can even do them earlier than that if need be. I only did them at that point because that's when I found them, as opposed to anything else. Okay, so the last things to do in this area are to find the last pieces of superb loot. And I don't think we're going to have much joy because we've already been here. So the last place I'm going to look is just going to be up here. And if there's nothing up here, I think we're going to call it quits at this zone and move on. But let me just have a quick look just to see. Nope, I think I remember these 2 sheds anyway, so I wasn't really expecting to see anything here. Oh, we've got a container here. Yeah, not too great. Unfortunately, that was not one of the pieces of superb loot, so we're still on the hunt. Got a little hut here, another one next to it as well, so we'll check these 2 things just in case. But I think this is where we started. Yep, I remember this one. Let me just double check I cleaned this one out as well. I did not, and this is where the loot is. Perfect. And I think to the left is the final one. Not as good. And then this one here. There we go, we completed the area. Beautiful. So, this one's actually really good because the armour is only a step down. And it's got 36% resistance on radioactivity and 24% resistance on, I'm going to guess that's like some sort of like earth related, I'm not quite sure what that last one's called, but the other parts of this are good as well, and you get the add-on slots, so that might very well be something that we equip at some stage. Now, there's no bonus to completing an area that I know of, other than the fact that you've looted everything. So if we go back to the map, we'll have a quick look just to see what we've got. That's just a tailor. Right, so I think maybe it's time we head to whatever this is, but it's not telling me when I hover over it. But we haven't got the zone discovered yet. Now, do we attack from this front, or do we attack from... I think we need to attack from this front. So I'm going to fast travel to here, and whilst I fast travel, I am going to just put this into intermission mode just while I quickly nip to refresh myself, and then we will be back in action very soon. So it'll probably be within the next minute I'll be back. Cheers, guys. Okay, and that's me back. So let's head towards this next place. We've actually got things here as well, so we may as well do them as we pass them. So let's get on the goat. I don't think... No, east is the direction we need to go, so be this road here. Now, I mean, these have all got exclamation marks, so I don't know if these are new
Says they
quests.
have a larger-than-life furry friend who made a terrible mistake.
I think it might be.
It wanted to take a bath to clean up. However, choosing a pool of grime slime to get the job done wasn't the brightest of ideas. Only a giant brush will make it clean.
I looted a toilet brush. It's obviously not the one they need, but I think it was like a legendary toilet brush, or at least a rare one. I was thinking, what on earth makes a toilet brush like legendary or rare? Must be a pretty good brush. Okay.
There's a giant gum brush on a wall sign nearby. Get that. Claims you won't have to look too hard to find the gum brush. Once you do, get that to their friend fast. Just be sure to brush 'em good.
Right.
Thinks a
Get this
friend
brush
could
sorted,
have
eh?
one better friend.
Right. So, these all seem to have
Seems to them
exclamation
that the
points.
days are getting shorter as the world strides toward an end. With so much night, you need lanterns to be able to get anything done. Their friend Mito makes the best in the land. Find him if you want one. Believes he makes them out of paper and glowing bugs. Last forever.
Paper on fire does
Mito
not
is
last
open
forever.
for business around the clock, so no need to rush. It's probably
Okay.
easier to find him at night, though. He has so many lanterns, it would be hard to miss him.
Just trying to reduce the stream pickup that I'm getting from other bits of my room for some reason. It's a bit better. It's not great though. Something over my shoulder. Let's see if I can resolve it. It'll be 2 seconds. There we go. Turns out it was pillows it was picking up. So I can just turn that a little bit that way again. There we go. Right.
Bets Mito would give you a fair price.
And the third quest.
Thinks it's awful how you can't find good pastries anymore. Sure, Lump makes some wild things, but the taste and how they treat you when you eat them. Oh, no thanks. Claims they taste interesting. Says the rumor is Lump's baked goods can do all sorts of strange things to you. They've never been brave enough to try his craziest creations. If you're desperate enough to give them a go, good for you. Thinks you'd do something exciting with them.
Cool. Thought I was reading that book then. Great, so we've got 3 quests. Now, one of the big things that this game does that I love, and not enough games do in this sort of genre, is they display all the quests on the map. The amount of games that don't do that is crazy. But you can see them all, look at them all the dots. So you can go to an area and do all the quests in that area and move on. Honestly, the amount of times I've been stuck without, well, not stuck, but Take Borderlands, for example. Borderlands doesn't show you all the things on the map at once. So, you find yourself in a position where you're literally... You go to an area to do a quest, and you finish the quest. That's all well and good. You then look at the next quest you want to do. Turns out you were next to the area where you could do that quest, and it is so frustrating having to backtrack and do the same thing again and again and again. So this game, thankfully, can prevent that by you just looking at the map and seeing what's around you. Okay, so let's see what they're selling. Just consumables, not really too bothered about that stuff, so that doesn't sell for too much. They're my dynamite pants. Look at the resistances on that. Absolutely crazy. Okay, let's go to... I'm curious what I'll get for this. Assembling them. I'll sell that. And that. Sell these three as well. And that. These. I might have sold the wrong thing there because I think I've accidentally edged across, but not to worry. There are some short jeans. Let's get rid of these. Just trying to get a bit of currency so that I've got plenty to play around with if I need to buy anything later on. Which for now I don't need to worry about. I was just checking to see if I could mount. I've definitely already got that mount before. But I think you can only spawn one at a time. And then once you've moved on, you then have to retain the other mount. That's kind of what I've picked up, but I might be wrong with that. Right, we're just down here. So this is going to be a radioactive zone. I don't believe I'm resistant to radioactivity. So, I will be spending some bio points when I reach the base of here. But first, let's just glide down. Okay. Character, and then mutations, upgrade resistance. Oh, hang on, look at the bottom right, I'm 100% for everything. But where's the rock one gone from the far right? Oh, weird. I wonder if my trousers have just... I really don't know. I was not expecting to have 100% everything, but...
You found
Not
a
that I'm complaining.
manufactorium, a place where Toxanol made all sorts of things during the days gone.
Keep it for now, but there's no add-ons or anything like that, so I'm not super sold on it. Gotta be so careful with that, because if you spam square, or X if you're on a Xbox controller, that's the equip button as well, so you can accidentally equip what you're looting when you're spamming it, but thankfully I've learned that the hard way, so I know not to do it. Right, let's have a bit of a look through here and see what stuff's knocking about. Another resource totem. We've got a machine here. I don't think that's one of the key things, so I'll just take it. Perfect, right. Okay, now we should be good just to ground slam these. Let's take on this guy with this, and then just go shoot mode for that one. And that's them. Right, we are good to move on. Got a little chest in here. Hopefully this will be one of the chests that doesn't contain rubbish. Welded pad, so another shoulder piece, I think. Got some superb loot here. Energy pack, a legendary cross top. Not quite as good as what I've got at the moment. And it gets rid of 2 add-on slots, which I could really use keeping, so not super keen to get them there. So I'm just going to double check the map because we've got 2 quests here. There's a notice board, we'll do that bit first. And once we've got the notice board, we can then move on to the other little mini quest that's here as well. I'm not quite sure what the notice board purposes are though, like what purpose they're meant to serve, but let's visit it anyway and see if we can find out. Tentacle here. They don't ever seem to spawn anything though. Level up, perfect. Nope, I think I'm stuck in a opening animation. I think? Yeah. Hence why my character's... Oh wait, hang on, maybe it's because he's trying to fight. Let's get the Super Wong Fu. That's them done. Now we can open it. There we go. Duct tape, small health pack, and that's us. Be careful on the drown. I'd hit that from here. Let's head up the stairs though. And hopefully find some good loot. Oh, this looks fairly in place. I don't think this will break through it, but I'll try regardless. Yeah. I think so. That's fine. There'll be another way through. There we go. Hang on. Oh, I've got enemies, but they're like annoyingly not up there. They're down here somewhere. Okay, let's take these guys on and then... It's just rude. Stop it. No, this way. He keeps doing this wrong. This guy here... Jump. Never mind, back to basics. That's better. That's what I was trying to do. Now I can do Super Wong Fu. Let's get this down on them. And again. Lovely. Right, so that's that annoying bit done. So now we can head back up here and grab the loot from the other room. Never mind, because that door is also locked. So we'll just do the outside entrance. Right. Oh, it's going to be too close, isn't it? Well, I say too close, it's actually... Unfortunately, still not quite enough, but that'll be fine. Peekaboo.
The antenna needs to be pointed in the right direction. As the eye box broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the feels.
The TV things tend to be super duper short. Same with the projections. Right. So, literally is just this notice board. That's left.
Hard to believe that notice board still has anything on it. Don't think the machines that worked here posted many things. You're getting closer to one of Toxanol's automaker mats. Just keep your ears up. The Toxanol Corporation manufactured many things here. Few of them lasted any longer than the place did. They made anything that could be paid for. It was usually cheap stuff that broke fast, so you had to buy it again. Keep on the lookout for a track. Might find it among all the trash.
Stuff that's designed to break like a week after your warranty finishes. That's pretty much what he's talking about. And that's a very, very real thing. What are the trail? Ooh, in here. Okay, perfect. So we've actually got a quest in here.
Look, trash. Oh no, track. You found the track. Even among all this junk, there was plenty to learn about and explore. You'd be surprised how much you learn by looking at the things that were made and sold. Don't waste too much time on the tracks here. There are always others to be found, and in less depressing places.
Well, it's taking us down here. I'm happy I selected this because I wouldn't have noticed this without some exploring. Super Wung Fu is available, but typically I've run out of enemies to kill, so just have to leave it like that for now. Get the legendary from here. As I'm getting shot. Elder Pants. Okay. Another legendary shoulder pad, but this one's like almost 4 star. 40 armor. The one add-on, but that's fine. 6% critical chance, but you need to be level 30 to get it. I'm not level 30, I'm level 22 or 23. Good resistances, so I'll keep that for when we hit level 30 later on. I don't know if there is a maximum level in this. A lot of the stuff I'm getting that's really good is 30. Oh, a new automaton. Is that like a replacement for my current one? We'll have a look in a second. Automaton. Yeah, it's gone. Ah. And it becomes a little duck. Let's go for that. Functions. It's got all the functions enabled, so didn't know you could get little ducks from. That's cool. Now, conscious about whenever you see them little circles on the map, or just in your vicinity, they tend to suggest that you've got a thing worth heading towards. In this case, I think it was this bio point here. Right, let's get up here, because I think we're done. Got more superb loot to find, but I don't think it's in here. More enemies to kill. We can do that right now. You're getting the full wrath now. Big ones. Okay, let's level up. We're gonna do luck. Let's keep going luck. No real reason to go anywhere else. As you can see, I'm banking loads of points, but I don't really know what to spend them on. One end slash fully upgraded. Then we've got. I mean, even it's got like separate ones for the Clonkfist, but they're fully upgraded as well. The ranged ones are fine, maneuvers are fine, Super Wung Fu is fine, basic. Oop, hang on. Basic melee is fine, range combat. Guns, yep. Alright, okay, so dual wield, no, but I'm not using a dual wield, so don't you worry about that just now. Shotguns, I'm not using one of them just now either. Close combat, I'm using a one-handed slash, right, so that's fine. Well, that's fine. Perks, general. Okay, so here we go. Ooh. Oh, that's actually really good. Yeah, I'll take that. That'll be great for survivability. Unarmed attacks. I'm not using unarmed. Again, phenomenal. I've not looked into this anywhere near enough. That's 15% extra range damage. I mean, again. But that's also really good. So, I think that might be better though. The attack speed, because I'm using a single kind of thing, which I know sounds exactly like the weapon. Oh, these are good upgrades. Right, let's get this one. For my current build, that is the one which I need. Bio points. Don't need to upgrade my resistances. My resistances are fine. Where's the other one gone? The fifth one? Like, as of the update, has that been removed? I saw it on an item earlier, so it's definitely still a thing, but it's not one of these. Very weird. Psi powers. Can't afford any. Biogenetics. Let's start getting some of this stuff. I can actually afford, like, the turtle form one. Doesn't seem to do much other than just be able to slide down a hill, which, yeah, looks fun, but... I think I'm going to go for that one. And then equip it in my triangle slot. I'm going to start using that stuff more. I don't use it anywhere near enough in combat. Map. One more resource totem, but there's loads more superb loot, so I'm obviously missing something really obvious. Goo Glide wreck blocks, so that must be like in the water. Probably be looking in these. Nope, I've already looted this stuff. You'd think it would be in here where the superb loot is being kept. Right, here we go. So let's use the new one. That does that. Then this one does that. There's no harm in using it. Super Wung Fu, the wrong time again. I thought it would have activated before, but apparently I didn't have enough in the combo chain. Let's get this open. These typically open, but they typically glow as well when there's something worthwhile looting inside. Not so much the case that time. Getting naff all from these. Here's the other resource totem, so there's something. Where's all this superb loot though? Must be somewhere. There's 5 pieces that I'm missing. So it must be like it just either... I've been underground and I thought I explored it all, but I'm tempted to go back down to double check. There's up here as well, which I've not really had a look at, so... No, I think I actually did. Take that back. Okay. So, glide down here. Head back in here and do a bit more of a scouting mission. I think we've done that stuff because I was heading towards that objective marker before. We have a wall we can smash here, so let's do exactly that. If I remember the... what was this one? Right. So this will have at least one of the pieces in. Gorilla jacket. 4 add-ons. Not bad. No add-ons. Not good. But all that was in here? Really? Not ideal. Okay, well, let's continue looking. Because apparently there's still another 4 pieces lingering out there somewhere, just waiting to be found. Now we do have an icon that's appeared. Let me just equip my super weapon again. Let's use this on him. And then let's use this on him. Then let's use this on him. Again, just a faint attempt to try and use more of my special abilities, which I never use. I'm going to kill him before I got the super one through though. There we go. Right, so the building to my right must have something in because there's a marker that's appearing, so I will oblige and have a look if I can get in. Good sign that there's enemies here though, that typically suggests that I've not been here already. Come on. You're not targeting him. Try again. Nope, you're just not going to do it. That's fine. Your choice. Right, now he is. No. That's better. That's what I was trying to do. But again, we're going to be killing him before Super Wong Fu catches up, so never mind. Just a beanie. Okay, we found 2 in here. Neither of these are it. This is a dynamite box. Is that for the back? Critical chance soars from that. Loads of resistances. That, to me, seems like an upgrade, but again, you need level 30 for that, so not quite ready. This is clearly where most of the superb stuff was hiding. Not a whole lot from that. And then this as well. Only got one more piece of super loot now to find. But my thoughts are that I think there's a map marker to my right, so maybe it's next to there. Because I've clearly not explored like much of this area if I'm finding that sort of stuff here. So this must be the area, hopefully, that I can exploit and find stuff in. So there's the little dot I'm on about. But struggling to find the entrance to this room. But we shall get in. So let's use some pro gamer tactics. As you can see, I am totally a pro gamer. There we go. Okay, so it's not roof. You can get in up here, but that just takes you to the room we've already been in. So I'm gonna jump back down and just check the other room. Is it literally just this door along? Brilliant, walk past it about 5 times. Right, hopefully this will have what we're looking for in. It's got this in it, at least, which is for the goo glide, which I don't really need at the moment. I think it's just going to be cosmetic. But that's fine. Don't think that's superb loot though. I mean, it would have counted, but it's not a glowing box, unfortunately. So, not quite what we're looking for. Just the last piece we're looking for as well. Be somewhere really obscure, I reckon. And I'm not going to spend too long looking for it. I'm going to just have a walk down this road here. Just keeping an eye out for any sort of little container or something. Just going to have a little quick glance in here because you can climb up that chimney. So let's see if there's anything up here. There is not. Got a view of the area at least. There's a little sort of tent over there. Possibly something's in. We've thoroughly explored that area over there, so I'm not going to go back to there. No, this way. There we go. Yeah, nothing really of note over here. Not to worry. On we go. And as I said, I'm not going to spend too long looking. I've already done this area anyway. Let's move on. Only literally one item that was left there, so they're just the rec boxes. I don't even know what you get for getting all of the rec boxes, but seeing as we're like 3 away. 7, yeah, 3 away. We'll see if there's any bonuses that it gives you. Not that we're going to use the goo glide much now, because we've done World Boss 2, which was the goo glide area, so whether it's needed in the future is yet to be seen, but I'm sure we'll find out in due course. Now the fact these are knocking about here is a good sign. Maybe the superb loot is in that building behind them. Gotcha. And we're done. Right, anything here? No. Underneath is another negatory. Okay. Well, I tried. And there's the little pip bush for these guys. I'm just going to collect it, just so I've got it. I don't know if I can whilst these are aggroed, so I'll just take them down first. There we go. Why he keeps missing? Target him. That's what I'm trying to do all along. Got it. There we go. I still think this does more damage. Not so much when they're far away, but then you've got your gun that just does ridiculous damage, so... Anyways, let's get under here. So that's a peel that I've just picked up. Ooh, resource totem. Lovely.
That brick-brack could still have some good stuff in it.
Well, let's find out. Get one of these down, not so much there though, I'd rather get one here. An eye compass, interesting. And some superb loot. Anything in the attic? Maybe some cash in the attic, let's have a look. Nope. Huh. Don't really get a vibe of this place being too big either. One of these guys, right. Let's blow these up first. That could be really useful when I'm in sort of like a surrounded by everyone situation. Here we go. This should do great AoE. Go. Lovely. Take him down. Take you down. Just skip the text for this because it's the same each time, so...
This one seems... asks you to do the right...
Really need to get that. Home replaced, it's so daft. 6 side points now. Does that say maximum light? Interesting. And a look tough cap. And here's the sea glide chest. Oh, some weird curtain glitch. Okay. More superb loot. Another legendary add-on for something this time, which is potentially better than what we've already got, so we can look at that when we go into the crafting screen later on. Let's climb up here and hope that there's something worthwhile waiting for us. Not really. Oh, hang on. There's a superb loot done. Perfect. Right. Well, that's good news. So that's that area done and dusted. So we're going to head across to there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head to the water's edge, and then I will take a brief intermission for a couple of minutes, and then we'll head to that next water point. So I shall be back very soon, guys. Thanks. Right, we are good to continue. So let's jump in the goo glide and head over to the next point.
This place looks like a real monster magnet.
Well, we'll soon find out. Oh, here's one of them. Level up. I think that's at level 24 if I'm not mistaken as well. Monster key. Oh wow. Now where does that unlock? Secret loot vault, so it must be on the island. Track that. Just over here. Lovely. That was handy.
Every lock has a key.
I think this will be similar to the other one though, where it's not going to contain amazing stuff, but more just handy stuff. And finally, rocker stock. Let's let them take it. Legendary helm. Looking good, but no add-ons, which is a shame. Definitely like the add-ons. And we got a fast travel point, which is always nice.
It's Plumsydums, the sweetest little village. Let's see.
Again, we're going to go for luck. Just keep pumping these numbers up because the critical chance is pretty much going to end up being every other shot. I mean, it's already more shots, so it can only get better.
The vendor says you can browse his...
Ooh, range stuff. Sounds really cool, that missile cloud. I've got to buy one of them just so I've got it. Muzzle. Looking at like the quality and stuff, and I think again that's another buy.
Fair
But
trade.
we're doing okay still for cash. Now, I remember trying to get into there earlier, but I couldn't. I'm wondering if I can now. Because I have upgraded this. I don't know if it was this that needed upgrading. Because you can see, yeah, I'm still struggling. But the game definitely suggested that there's something that you can do to get in there. I'm not quite sure what it's referring to though. Like a marker on the door. That's just the... yeah, that's just the entrance. Let's head back up here. I think I've already got this, but I'll just head up anyway. Yeah, so I can't upgrade that anymore, which is understandable. As with that as well. That's fine. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how you're meant to get in there. So, like I say, I've seen one of them walls before, but not sure what breaks through them. See if I've got a journal entry. Maybe that. That sounds promising. Boom exploder. But yeah, and then we'll walk around and say hello to this dude.
That city scenario has seen better days, but now those days are gone.
Wait, hang on. This one. Here we go. Welcome back, gamers. Good to see you. Making steady progress, but I've just been doing the side stuff. Don't think I've not actually made any main story progress really since you last tuned in. So it's really just been exploring around, just picking up the last bits and pieces of the side quests that I've been running into. And there was like a toxic area that I went into, and when I went into there, just made sure that got all the bits and pieces from there, and then that's pretty much where we are now. So a little bit stumped. There's a wall I can't get through. It's kind of got like it looks like a sort of like a cavern wall, but I can't break through it with the level 2 fist. I can't break through it with that. So it seems as though something's stopping me from getting through that cavern wall, but I'm not sure what it is. I've got a level 2 crowbar and a level 2 cronk fist, so both of them should be sufficient to break through it, but I haven't been able to get through it. So I'm now heading to this guy called Boom, hoping that he sells something that allows me to break through it, because maybe that's the missing link. But we'll certainly see. So I'm just going to...
This place is called Puff Duff Bluff. Boom bangs around here.
See if this guy can hopefully sell me something that can break through. But let's have a chat and see what he says. Okay.
This little fellow feels the world's on the edge of blowing itself up. He feels it's inspiring to see someone out there still banging away at it. Claims it's easier to make green by selling bullets than using them. Thinks you've built yourself up into a walking arsenal. He can't wait to see what you do with all that gunpowder. Save the world or help it go kaboom! Says that even boom makers can do some good if they make the right things explode.
I reckon this is the right
Just
person to
think
speak to
about
for
the
this.
tinks you can destroy with earth-shattering kabooms. What happens next depends on what you blow up. Says that life's kind of like a fuse. Sometimes it does just what you expect, and other times it catches you by surprise. Wonders what you would do to put that bang back in the bomb. Thought the world was kaboomed, but it looks like something might be growing in its crater. Wonders why you put so much work into making things safer.
Wonder what.
Can't
Wonder if
see
the
why
tree
you join
is
up
where the
with the
crater is.
myriad. They go around cutting his fuses short. Only way to improve things is to flatten them. But enough about you. Says his Muma Grandiosa taught him the secret source of making ammunition. And now that there's an endless need for bangs, business is booming. He was born during the baby boom back in the days, and he was so interested in the family business, he even got nicknamed Boom. He'll take the family secret with him to the grave, which could be any day now, with the world ending and all. Says they really do come in handy for making a point, and a hole too. Of course he doesn't want it, but if the world goes under, he hopes it goes with a bang. But before that, he wants to make the best of the time he's got. Boom says he's always looking for ingredients for ammunition.
I think it's quite
He has
universally
enough sulfur, but he can never get too much charcoal, so if you
played
give him
because
some of that, he'll make boom-sploding gunpowder just
the main language is gibberish. Like what these people are speaking behind, like the counters and stuff, is gibberish. So they just need to get a narrator for whichever language. It doesn't matter. It's like the Sims, how the Sims speak. Is it Simish? Simplish, they call it. That's universally translatable because ultimately they're not speaking any language, they're just speaking gibberish. So I think that's probably why there's so many foreign countries that are so readily playing this game, because they're hearing the same thing we are, except the narrator will be narrating it for their language as opposed to for ours. So yeah, it's not surprising, but I would certainly expect to see more people over here playing it as well, but maybe it might be the less than favourable reviews that have put people away from it, which is a shame because I really do think it's a really good game. And they've just put out a patch today as well, which seems to have fixed a lot. I've not crashed since I started streaming, which was like a couple of hours ago, so I've and the performance has been absolutely fine. Before, my computer sounded like it was going to blow up, but now it just seemed that they seem to have fixed whatever performance problem there might have been before. And they've changed a couple of things, like the loot seems to be a little bit better, more accurately attuned to your level, not as much consumable stuff that you pick up, more gear and all that sort of stuff. So it's all good to see so early on in the game. I'm interested to see what they do next, to be honest.
Glad you're willing to bite on that particular bullet.
Right, find a fixer-upper. Let's go. This rubber whilst we're passing. Not sure if I've been here. Let's have a look. Can't see this appear on the map, so let's just...
It's Skypook Outpost. The Ankati tribe blew life in. Let's see.
Are they... Oh, doesn't even say. Are they a... Is this a place I can go into?
Cautions you that they're aware you're allied to another tribe. There's no...
Can't break my way in. That's a shame. I'd like to take that over somehow, but evidently not. Right.
A plank place like this is a fire trap.
Certainly take that. And that. Let's see what we've got. So, this might have something good in it because it's shining. Not really. Just more charcoal. Take that and that as well. Prayed to quite a few of them now. Don't know how many there are in the world, but definitely prayed to a few. Right, return to Boom. We've done the explosive stuff. Discovered a station. I'm not entirely sure what it's for though. But I'm getting weird noises coming through. And I really want to see what's in the ground, because something's down here. So let's have a look. Because this might be one of them... Oh, hang on, this is where the mechs are needed. Right, let's call my mech in. Lands on top of them. And he's down. Let's see if there's
Bang
anything I
Shelter
can get.
7C should have been stated right there in Toxanol lettering.
There's the superb loop. Was this all there was here? Surely not. Seems a bit lackluster. Especially with the noises going on above us. Let's get back upstairs and see if there's another thing we're not quite seeing. You're gonna get up here. You need the help with the mushrooms. Forgetting I've got that bound to that. We'll go. Right, now. We were stood right under it. We've already prayed to that. No, I'm not as convinced. Never mind. Right, let's get this guy I talked to.
One son.
Boom says he's maybe the only one profiting from the way the world is burning. He's happy to put the charcoal from the scorched earth to good use. Boom says his speciality is homemade saltpeter, which he makes from a dung mix his friend Moog makes for him. Collecting the various dung that makes up the special Boom Poo blend is an expedition, though, so Moog isn't giving it up for free.
Boom poo.
However, you shouldn't need to part with too much green. Wishes you'd seen what his Muma Grandiosa used to make. She set the sky on rainbow fire with her sparkly booms.
Getting brighter every time.
Everything looks good.
Oh, no. Go look at yourself in a mirror.
Can't. Everyone you looked in cracked.
Okay.
It was only one time.
I have a shop full of shattered mirrors that says you're wrong.
Boom welcomes you back on his terms.
Now, I've got poo in my inventory because I've been doing stuff for Moog, and Moog's monsters were dropping poo. I don't know if this is different. Oh.
The tree remains intact, but you must all make a change to save it. Wonders why you can't see. Says you covered. Boom welcomes you back. Says
Getting your hands dirty. Buy the boom poo from Moog. Right, so I was right. So Moog is involved in this. And Moog's only just here. Let's get this stuff on the road. Rubber man. Right.
wonders why you're still here. He won't miss you.
All this talk of poo has made my
Moog's glad you keep coming back.
mouth feel horrible, so... There we are, boom poo. Well, didn't think that was going to be something I was going to be buying, but there we go. Boom Poo has been purchased. These are all rubbish. Right, leave then.
Got
That's
what
fine.
you wanted.
And let's head back to Boom.
Mi pusso tutulama.
Boom looks excited. Can't wait to cook up a batch of special Boom sauce ammunition.
Toma.
Boom says that thanks to you, he's got a fresh batch of gunpowder ready to go.
Toma.
He's devoted his life to experimenting with various poo types for his saltpeter. That's how he came up with his special ammunition.
What is it with these people and poo?
And for as long as there's different dung in the mix, you never know what kind of Boom candy you're going to end up with.
Boom Andy. That's made of poo. If he tries selling me poo on a stick and tells me it's a lollipop, I'm not going to be impressed.
Says it's not his first choice, but you work with what works, right?
Is it technically
Boom,
fertilizer?
here's you found
Poo?
an ark. Imagine something that you could blast right
Or
into
is it
space.
something that it's made of? I don't know.
Says a sprocket's just a bunch of booms all lined up in the same direction. Wonders what use the ark is if this world doesn't need leaving. Experiments, maybe? Feels bad you worked so hard to help a world that was so blowed up, ark or not. So, when are you going to blast that thing off? Taking anyone with you? Anyone with power skills?
How many seats do I have?
What we have here is an opportunity.
Why?
If you want to go,
But you know.
I swear I've offered about 6 seats out now, and I had 5.
Thinks it's kind of
2 of
you
which
offer
were
him a
already
spot
taken
but
by
he doesn't
me
think
and the
you'd let him loose once you it. He declines.
out-of-date person.
Boom is happy you're in his face and not some pile of dung. Under
Ooh, we got something. What's this? Ultimate. Hello. Blaze gloves. Dun, 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 dun. Right, take these. If I go to that, there they are there, blaze gloves. Right. First test. Do these work on that wall I couldn't break earlier? Was it here? I think it was. No, it was on an island. Not that one. This one. It was this one. Because it was one of the goo gliders. I've been saying poo for like the last 15 minutes, so trying to get that right is a challenge. One of the goo glider chests were behind a wall. Now, will these gloves allow me to break through? It's the first time I've used purely side quests and no online knowledge to test this. And this could go terribly wrong. I mean, what am I doing? Anything? It's not looking good. There was me thinking I was going to break through in spectacular fashion, but nope. Oh, well, it was worth a try. Okay. I kind of thought I'd figured it out, but evidently not. Okay. I'm assuming the ones at the bottom are the ones I got. No, because they're new, because they've got stars. So go to the top, and then let's start from up here. Right. We've got things we can finish off nearby. We've got something here, but that was on this weird island that you need to climb up to get to. Pling plong. Then arrival outpost. I can do them. Yeah, we'll do that while we're here. Why not? Ooh, quest.
Talks about how it didn't used to be so dark at night. The end of the world means the end of light, too. Without light to guide the way, they keep getting lost out on the goo. Could you restart the Lumen Tower so they can find their way at night again? Claims it's out on the coast, so they can see it from the goo, of course. Says to head toward the goo and look up at the sky. Can't miss it. Once you find the Lumen Tower, climb inside and get the lights started back up. Easy,
I
right?
feel like I'm really small. Well, the sound's very briefly gone off, but just let me bring this up a snack. There we go. I'm gonna lean in. I'm outside the box, but I'll lean back. It encourages me to get my posture right. So maybe that's an incentive. I don't know. We'll see. But my microphone can't quite get to where I'm sitting now, so let's adjust the seat. Can't be getting bad posture. Right, here we go. Right. Tuck in. Bring that up. Right, so now I'm definitely out of frame. But maybe if I bring this up almost. There we go. That'll work. Pretty high. There. I'll have to do. Right. Yeah, that fits. Although my pillow's not quite high enough. That's better. It's strapped to the seat as well, so it's like super difficult to. It's not meant to be this high. Like I'm 6'5", so it's like it was nice finding a chair that, like, if I lower this, it was nice actually finding a chair that I could put my head back on, because that couldn't happen before. The chair went to my shoulders, and so my head would just go backwards, and then my like actual work chair would go even lower. It was like halfway down my back, so not great. Okie dokie. So illumination, and that's that way. So okay. Well, let's do that, because we've got nothing to do over there. So let's just get that done and dusted. Don't see any harm in that. We're on the Surf Archipelago as well. This is the thing on my checklist that I want to do whilst I'm here, and I can see one already. Basically here... Oh, not necessarily that. Basically here, there are, apparently, clams. And I think that's one over there. It's a black sort of shiny object on the shoreline. I believe that is at least one of them. But there's meant to be a lot of them. Can't say I've randomly bumped into one. I had to look for that. And yes, it was easy to find once I looked. But there's only one of them. Bandit Rampage. Oof, let's do this. I mean, if you're going to tease me with the quest, I'm going to do it. Oh, it's a bandit camp. Perfect. I don't think I've done one of these yet, and these are meant to give really good loot. Keep. Don't know what the difference between keep and pet and keep is, but let's pet and keep them. Right. Where was the pearl? Right, this is what I thought was a pearl. Oh, it is a pearl. So kick this open and you get this, right? A brilliant bubble. And that's it. That's all it is. So you take it. But apparently they're worth 500 green each. Green being the currency of the game. So Pretty cool. And definitely worth keeping an eye out for. Anyways, I've found up here... Oh, it's the... No. Not these things. These are like nightmare fuel mounts. Look at them. Nuh-uh. Nope, 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 nope. You can stay untamed. Here we go. We're taking this on alone. Just randomly hit one of the explosive containers. Fearless. Got him. Right, one more. Quick heal, quick heal. Oh dear. Ooh, this is not good. Right, go on here, use this. Got them. Right. Now I can use this. Perfect. Nicely timed. Oh, hang on. Need to do the solo. Come on. Up, up, up. There we go. Right, now you're getting the wrath of this. Which, with the extra ammunition capacity, oh, these last couple of shots are going to be dynamite. And that's it. Bandit camp cleared, maybe? Yeah, it's just 1 out of 11. So what do you get from these? Because I'm curious. Very curious. Is that a text? What's
Was
it?
this worth all the trouble?
What is it? Oh, well, if it's like an upgrade point, to be honest, I'd take it. With what I saw before, like, the 3 upgrade point stuff was, like, insane, so... Can I free the shark? That's a negative. Oh well, sorry pal, that's, your fate sealed. That's a better looking hat, but no add-ons. So, nada on the hat. But we've got the bandit camp. What's up here? Can't be anything too important because the map says we've done everything. Baseball bat. Right, okay. So that leaves us with the original objective, which we can do now. So if we... Ooh, we've got another shrine. Almost missed this. This island's quite big. There's more to this island. I should probably look around a bit. Gotcha. Right, here we go. Oh, they're dead. Right. Well, that's a bonus for me. Not so much for them. I totally captured a random creature by accident then as well. But I'll take all the credit. Right. Saving up the side points. Climb up here and see what's in this little wiffle factory. I think it'll be much, to be honest. I reckon it's going to be quite a quiet zone. I'll get in there. The roof access was also Although, in saying that, the chimney took me to the roof, so I would expect the chimney to also be the way to it. So let's try this again. If I can reach... There we go. Nothing. That way, can't drop into there. All of them are intact as well. As are all them. Can't smash through it that way or that way. And there's nothing there. That's really weird. There must be a way down. Oh, these chutes. And I can see the yellow on this one here. Haha! Level 2, but I was convinced I'd done that quest to get level 2. And that's why I sort of laid off the the crowbar for ages. Huh, well that gives us something to do. So that means I've already got the quest as well, because nothing popped up to say, oh, you need to do this. Uh-oh. Running low on health. Quick heal. Did I just get knocked out of Wung Fu? I think I did. Right, shroom time. Here we go. There's something useful here.
You shouldn't be flick the switches in order to greenlight the current and activate the electrons in the panel.
That was much easier than I had made the last couple of puzzles, but there we go.
Good. The loop is electrified enough to spark.
Still looking for this superb loop. And this seemed an awfully big place to not have any superb loot. I mean, what was the point? Oh, it'd be in there, won't it? That one, that one. None of these are for the level 2. No. This is weird. That's it. Oh well, so we can't quite do that bit yet. Let's head back to here. Sail across to that other section. I'll actually set it as active. Looks like this might be quite a small little island, so here's another clam. It's always the same
You can see that lumen
sort of
tower
like
from
pearl,
forever
I think.
away.
So
So you survive a bout.
okay. That was very poor.
You need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
What in?
Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Got some superb loot here. The only beast that's meant to be here. Doesn't look too great though. Quite low level.
Wow, there's the Lumen Tower. In the old times, they used it to warn off goo floaters in the dark, but it's got a wilder secret now.
The bio point. Metropants. Not as good as my... I can't remember the name of them, but they were really good. Not too dissimilar from that name though. But they give you just
The
crazy
antenna
resistances.
needs to be pointed in the right direction. As the iBox broadcasts, it's hit or miss, but when it does hit, it's usually right in the fields.
Use some mushrooms to get up here. Oh, I was wondering who was talking, but it's the TV. There it is. Right. Well, they do eventually despawn, so I've got to be careful. Oh dear. That's not what being careful looks like. Try that again. Go. Oh, you can actually climb. I just was being silly. Up. There we go.
Spin the lumen lamp at the top of the tower, and it shows you a secret place. Neat. You illuminated that secret cave over there. Wonder what's in it.
I was just expecting to light the way for other people, but if they're gonna give me secret loot, I'm gonna oblige and take it. So where's it pointing? That way. It's over there. You've got yourself a deal. And you can climb up it. Perfect. That's what I like to see. Now what is this switch? Protected, so these runes must have something to do with it. Maybe on a certain time. As fast as I can move. I think that worked. Is that a sword and a stone? Certainly seems like it. Is this Excalibur? Hello? I was not expecting an ultimate from this. Crit chance goes down. It's a heavy two-handed slash. But look at that damage. Damn. Oh, I might give that a try. I mean, there's a dual wield option, which I've not unlocked yet, right? I don't know if that's just for guns, but I might give this a try while we're waiting for that dual wield. Now, how do you get the dual wield? So, perks. Dual wielded guns. Nothing to unlock dual wielded guns though. General. Nothing to unlock it from there. These are just combos. But then when you go to inventory, you'll see, even though it's just a one-handed slash, it's one or the other. Again, one or the other. Oh, hang on, offhand. Twin silver grip. Unlock Wung Fu to dual wield. Oh, so is that it? That's literally all I had to do. You can't dual wield though. You can. Uh-oh. Well... Oh no. Oh, I forgot that's one-handed. Nothing. But the glove. That's a two-hander. That's just literally offhand. Yeah. Right. I'm going to equip this. I'm going to go to craft. And I'm going to... Two of them though. Like, oh, two one-handeds. Oh. Not many add-ons for this either. I wonder. Proper, like, slashes everything, doesn't it? See the damage on the right. Oh. Two of them will be brilliant. So if I find another one-hander, that's what I want. I think I prefer to keep equipping that for now. Just for now. Right, 73. Oh, but you lose all your add-ons. Loads of these now. Surely one of these must be better than what I've got. 2640. No add-ons. None of these have add-ons. I want add-ons. Definitely go for that. Then I'll mod it. And that's already a legendary. 24. Yeah, 17. Without add-ons, so. 6 and 6. That is a lot more actually, so dismantle that. And back. Right, and then face. I'd love to replace this. And these are better. Not quite yet. Head. Please have something better now. No add-ons. There's nothing of add-ons. Shame when you get like a really nice item but there's no add-on for it. It's like, that's all I want. And that's what I want to equip, but you need to be level 30 for it. And that's what I'm wearing now. Oh dear. To be fair, the green items seem to give quite a bit of scrap. That one didn't, but... Right. Okie dokie. So, shoulders are the things I was looking to modify with the best of the best. So let's get a curve plate on. Then on the other side, oh, this one's got crit chance. Go for the crit chance one. That one. Yeah. Right. Right in the bottom corner of the map. Cool. Right. I think I've got plenty to do on the next stream. So I'm going to go ahead and call this a day. So save game, new slot. We're now on almost 20 hours played. Oof. Got loads to go as well. Loads. And this is how far I can go out of the box. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close off the stream there. So, to anyone that's watched, thank you. To anyone who's watching back, thank you as well. Much appreciated. There'll be more to come. I'm also exploring the new No Man's Sky update, and that'll likely be tomorrow. Might play some more of this tomorrow as well. Friday, as I've mentioned earlier in the stream, most likely is not going to be a streaming day this week. However, Saturday or Sunday most likely will be. But we'll confirm closer to the time as and when we go live. So, as for now, I'm going to go ahead and exit the game and wish you all a very pleasant morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I will catch you in the next one. Sonder out. Thanks, guys.